This is it, the moment you've been warned about. March 12th marks the beginning of Saturn's karmic test, an unstoppable force that will rip through illusions, exposing the truth about your life, your choices, and your future. And most people, they have no idea what's coming. While they go about their daily routines, unaware of the cosmic shift about to hit them, you have a chance to prepare. Because this isn't just another astrological event. This is a karmic reckoning. And if you're not ready, the consequences could be devastating. So, what is Saturn's karmic test? And why is it so dangerous? Saturn, often referred to as the Lord of Karma, governs discipline, responsibility, and the consequences of our actions. It demands accountability and hard work, offering wisdom and lasting success to those willing to endure its trials. This celestial taskmaster ensures that unresolved issues and past deeds are addressed, compelling us to face the reality we've created. On March 12th, 2025, Saturn aligns with the Sun in a rare and potent conjunction known as a Saturn Cazimi. This alignment intensifies Saturn's energy, acting as a magnifying glass on our karmic debts and responsibilities. It's a cosmic spotlight that will illuminate the darkest corners of our lives, exposing truths we've tried to ignore. This isn't just another routine celestial event. It's a profound test of your readiness to confront the consequences of your actions. Pass this test, and everything changes. Doors to growth, success, and enlightenment swing open. Fail, and the consequences could be life-altering, leading to repeated cycles of hardship and missed opportunities. As March 12th approaches, the urgency to prepare intensifies. Ignoring this warning means risking the upheaval that Saturn's lessons can bring. Financial instability, relationship turmoil, and personal crises are just a few manifestations of unmet karmic obligations. But there's hope. By acknowledging the impending karmic test, you position yourself to navigate its challenges successfully. Self-reflection, embracing responsibility, and committing to personal growth are your tools for transformation. In this video, we'll delve deeper into what Saturn's karmic test entails, why it's happening now, and, most importantly, how you can prepare to not only survive, but thrive during this period. Stay tuned as we uncover the steps you must take to align with this cosmic shift. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Subscribe now to stay informed and empowered. Remember, forewarned is forearmed. Your journey through Saturn's karmic test begins now. Number 1. Why Saturn's karmic test is so dangerous right now. For the past year, you've been stacking up karma, every action, every choice, every lie you told, or truth you ignored. And now, Saturn is here to collect. There's no escaping it, no bargaining, no shortcuts. Saturn isn't here to sugarcoat the truth. It's here to deliver consequences, whether you're ready or not. And let's be clear, Saturn doesn't play favorites. It doesn't care about your excuses, your regrets, or what you meant to do. It deals in raw cause and effect. If you've been planting good seeds, you'll see growth. But if you've been reckless, avoiding responsibility, breaking promises, repeating toxic cycles, Saturn will pull the rug out from under you. This is why Saturn's karmic test is so dangerous. It exposes everything. Relationships you thought were strong, they'll collapse if they weren't built on truth. financial stability you took for granted. It'll vanish if you weren't truly responsible with it. That job, that opportunity, that security you depended on. If it wasn't meant for you, Saturn will take it away. And it won't be subtle. Most people won't see it coming. They'll wake up one day wondering why everything is crumbling, why they lost that job, why that person walked away, why nothing is working. But you won't have to be one of them. Because you're here now. You're part of the awakened few, the ones who see the storm coming before it hits. While others will panic, scrambling for answers, you'll already know why this is happening and how to handle it. But knowing isn't enough. If you don't act now, if you keep ignoring Saturn's signs, you'll be blindsided just like the rest. And trust me, the ones who ignore Saturn, they pay the highest price. Stay with me, because next, we're diving into the biggest traps people will fall into during this karmic reckoning, and how to make sure you don't get caught in one. Number 2, immediate red flags and traps people will fall into. You already feel it, don't you? That uneasy pull, that sense that something big is shifting beneath the surface. Maybe you've been ignoring certain responsibilities, avoiding difficult conversations, brushing off the signs. But Saturn doesn't let things slide. If you've been dodging the truth, Saturn will expose it, publicly and painfully. You won't get a quiet warning. You won't have time to fix things before anyone notices. One moment, everything seems fine. The next, your secrets, your mistakes, your unfinished business, it's all out in the open for the world to see. And that's just the beginning. If you've been reckless, spending carelessly, making impulsive decisions, repeating bad habits, you're about to feel the full weight of those choices. Saturn doesn't allow loose ends. That small mistake you thought didn't matter, it's about to spiral into something much bigger. That toxic cycle you swore you'd break. Saturn is about to force you to confront it head on. You won't have the luxury of avoidance anymore. The hardest hits will come in your relationships. Saturn's karmic test reveals who's real and who's been draining your energy. People you thought you could trust may suddenly turn on you. Bonds you assumed were strong may shatter overnight. And here's the worst part. It will feel like it came out of nowhere. You'll wonder why everything is falling apart so fast, why the people you counted on are suddenly gone, why everything you depended on is slipping through your fingers. But it won't be random. Saturn has been watching. Saturn knows exactly what isn't built to last, and now it's tearing away the illusions. Most people won't see it coming. They'll mistake this as just another rough patch, just another unlucky moment. But you know better. This isn't bad luck. This is Saturn demanding that you wake up. And if you don't, the fall will be even harder. Stay with me, because next I'm revealing how to escape this karmic trap before it swallows you whole. Number 3, the karmic fork in the road, breakdown or breakthrough. This isn't random. This isn't just another tough time or an unlucky phase. This is a cosmic checkpoint, a moment where Saturn is standing in front of you, arms crossed, demanding to know, are you ready to evolve, or will you keep repeating the same mistakes? Some of you are about to experience a total reversal of fortune. And no, it won't make sense at first. One day, you might feel like everything is crumbling, like opportunities are slipping away, like relationships are being ripped from your hands, like nothing is going your way. But this isn't destruction. This is a reset, a chance to clear out the dead weight, strip away the illusions, and step into something far greater than you ever imagined. For those who listen, for those who stop making excuses, stop running from responsibility, and stop clinging to what's already over, Saturn will open doors you never even knew existed. Unexpected career growth. The right people appearing in your life at the right time. A shift in your mindset that suddenly makes everything click. Maybe it's the courage to walk away from a toxic situation. Maybe it's the clarity to finally pursue what truly matters. Maybe it's the sense of purpose you've been searching for, now undeniable, now unavoidable. But for those who refuse to change, who cling to comfort, who ignore the warning signs, who keep making the same reckless choices, thinking this is just another rough patch that will pass, Saturn has no patience for them. They will be forced to watch as their world cracks apart, not as punishment, but as proof that they refused to grow. If you think you can keep running, Saturn will show you just how wrong you are. So which side will you be on? Will you step up and take control of your fate? Or will you let this energy break you? Stay with me, because next, we're diving into the critical moment when everything shifts, and why most people won't be ready. Number 4. March 12th, the epicenter of karmic energy. Mark your calendar. March 12th is the tipping point. Saturn's influence will peak, and no one will be able to escape it. You might think you can ignore it, keep your head down, go about your routine like nothing's happening. But that would be a mistake, a dangerous one. Because what happens on this day, it sets the stage for your next karmic cycle. And if you're not paying attention, you might not realize what's slipping through your fingers until it's too late. This isn't just another day. This is a cosmic reckoning. Past decisions will resurface. Old wounds you thought were healed might split open again. Patterns you swore you broke free from, they'll be staring you in the face. You might wake up feeling a sudden sense of unease, like something is shifting around you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And then, the truth will hit. Maybe it's an unexpected challenge, a situation that forces you to make a choice you've been avoiding, a moment where you finally see things as they really are, not how you wanted them to be. Brace yourself, because March 12th is not subtle. It doesn't whisper, it roars. It brings everything into sharp focus, the good, the bad, and the consequences of both. Some of you will feel an undeniable pull towards something new, something bigger, a job offer out of nowhere, a relationship shifting in ways you didn't expect, a sudden gut instinct that tells you, this is it. This is the moment everything changes. And others? They'll get hit hard. Saturn doesn't wait for you to be ready. If you've been ignoring the signs, if you've been refusing to change, this energy will break down what was never meant to last. The question is, will you recognize the test, or will you be blindsided? Stay with me, because next, I'm revealing the single most dangerous mistake you can make on March 12th, and how to make sure you don't fall into the trap. Number 5. Your survival guide. How to pass Saturn's test. If you want to survive Saturn's test, and not just survive, but come out stronger, sharper, and untouchable, you need to start making moves now. Because once March 12th hits, every decision, every reaction, every instinct you follow carries karmic weight. This isn't the time for hesitation. This isn't the time for wishful thinking. This is the time for action. First, look at what you've been running from. Saturn hates denial. If you've been avoiding responsibility, refusing to face the truth, pretending that a problem will just fix itself, think again. Saturn will corner you, force you to see things exactly as they are. And the longer you resist, the harsher the lesson will be. So ask yourself now, what am I avoiding? What am I afraid to admit? Because the sooner you own up to it, the less Saturn will have to shake your world apart to get your attention. Second, take responsibility. If you owe debts, literal or metaphorical, now is the time to make things right. Broken promises, apologize and mean it. Unfinished business, wrap it up. Saturn doesn't forget, and it sure as hell doesn't let you slide. Third, stay disciplined. This is where most people fail. They feel the pressure, the discomfort, the growing sense that something is shifting, and instead of standing firm, they panic. They make impulsive choices just to feel in control. Big mistake. Saturn rewards patience, structure, and playing the long game. If something feels urgent but reckless, it's probably a trap. And finally, cut the dead weight. Saturn demands authenticity. If you've been keeping toxic people in your life, clinging to draining relationships, pretending that someone or something is good for you, when deep down you know it isn't, Saturn will make the choice for you. And trust me, you don't want to be on the receiving end of Saturn's version of removal. Distractions will pop up everywhere. People, opportunities, temptations designed to keep you stuck. They will try to pull you off course, make you second-guess yourself, lure you back into old habits. Do not take the bait. If you do, Saturn will make sure you feel the consequences. March 12th is not a game. It's a cosmic ultimatum. The question is, will you pass the test, or will you be forced to learn the hard way? Stay with me, because next, I'm revealing the most critical moment in this transit. The one decision that will define everything that happens next. So, my dear, the clock is ticking. Saturn's karmic test waits for no one. If you've been feeling the tension, the restless energy, the sudden shifts, the sense that something big is coming, this is your sign to act. This isn't just another astrology forecast. This is your warning. Saturn is moving, and the decisions you make now will set the course for the months, maybe even years, to come. There's a reason you're hearing this now. Don't ignore the call. Most people will. They'll brush off the signs, make impulsive mistakes, cling to toxic cycles, and wake up too late, wondering why their world just flipped upside down. But you know better. You see what's coming, and you have the chance to prepare. Use it. Because after March 12th, nothing will be the same. The question is, will you seize the moment, or will you be crushed by it? Drop a comment if you're already feeling Saturn's weight. Let's face this karmic shift together. And if you haven't yet, subscribe now. This is just the beginning. Saturn's influence is about to spark even bigger changes. And you do not want to miss what's coming next.